Trevor Bauer, in my opinion, is the best free agent this offseason. But what are the best fits for Trevor Bauer? Let's not waste any time. Let's get into it.
Wake up the dumb bambino and have me face him. Maybe I'll drill him in the ass.
And what is going on, baseball fans? How are we doing? I'm seeing 33 people in here right now. We're off to a great start. Hope everyone is having a great Thursday night. I am a teacher, for those of you that don't know, and next week I have the entire week off for Thanksgiving. So I am 1 day away from an entire week off of work, and I could not be happier. We're close. We're close. I can smell a week off of work. But how is everyone doing? I'm seeing 35 people now. It's great to have you all here. Alrighty, I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces. Jackson, what's going on? Kira, hello. David, what's going on? Jonathan Romero, how are we doing? Chester, hello. Alrighty, we're seeing a lot of you in here. Alrighty, well, we might as well just get right into it. But before I get into it, if you can, hit that thumbs up for me. It's going to help get more baseball fans in here. If you are just coming in, you have no idea what's going on. We're talking baseball here all the time. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. So if you are looking for more baseball content, think about hitting that subscribe button. We're going to be talking baseball here all the time. So today's topic: what are the best fits for Trevor Bauer? Now, this isn't where I predict he's going to go. I have already released my predictions. They are set in stone. If you want to go see those predictions, you can go find it in the videos. But these are not predictions by any means. These are the best fits, in my opinion. These teams are going to be the best teams for Trevor Bauer to sign with. Now, I don't know Trevor Bauer. I will probably never know Trevor Bauer. Most likely, I'll probably never even meet him. That's probably going to not happen. But based off of the little bit of knowledge that I have, I'm going to piece together where I think he'll be the best help to a team. So let's get into it. I'm going to start off with an honorable mention before I get into my top 10. So let's go ahead and start with that honorable mention. The honorable mention that I have to start things off are the Dodgers. The Dodgers, in my opinion, I don't think they're going to be, having Bauer would be an absolute plus for this team. They just won a World Series. They got Kershaw. They got Walker Buehler. They got David Price coming back. If you add Trevor Bauer, who did grow up in California, my goodness, that rotation, what a rotation that would be. Just saying, the Dodgers, signing Bauer would most likely put them over the luxury tax. Let me come back to you here. So they would have to cough up some luxury tax money if they did want Bauer. I believe that would put them over. It depends on what they would sign him for. I'm guessing he's going to get somewhere around $30 million. And I think right now the Dodgers, if I were to actually go take a look really quick, Dodgers payroll, baseball reference. So let me share the screen here. Here we go. So I believe they're right at around, so it's projected to be $189 million according to baseball reference. So, I think the luxury tax limit is going to be, around like 208. I could be wrong on that. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, or something right around that. So I think Bauer definitely will put them over that line, or at least it would get very close. So now I don't think the Dodgers are going to want to commit that kind of money. I think with the Dodgers, they know they have Clayton Kershaw, David Price coming back. So in a way, that's kind of like a free agent if you think about it, I guess. So I don't think Trevor Bauer really needs to go to the Dodgers, but if they did add Trevor Bauer, I mean, that would be insane if you ask me. So I saw a couple of U's. I saw some yikes. I mean, but come on, you can't deny the fact Trevor Bauer in that rotation. I mean, back-to-back World Series champions might not sound too crazy. The first back-to-back champions since the Yankees with that pitching. I mean, come on. But that is who I have for my honorable mention. But let's get into the top 10. At number 10, we're going to start off with the Atlanta Braves. So some of you might be thinking, wow, that seems a little low, Robbie. I mean, shouldn't the Braves maybe be higher? Well, the thing with the Braves is I honestly think the Braves, they historically just tend to not spend a ton of money. So financially, I don't know if he's going to be a fit. They just never really seem to give out boatloads of money to anyone. They're always kind of sticking around, maybe like $15 million for contracts, maybe $20 million if they even go above that. But Trevor Bauer, if you did put Trevor Bauer in that rotation, what a rotation that would be. You would have Trevor Bauer. Max Fried really stepped up this past year. You're going to get Mike Soroka back. You got Ian Anderson there. You got Kyle Wright there. I mean, that is a pretty decent rotation if you add Trevor Bauer. And Trevor Bauer, he pitched against the Braves this past postseason. The Reds did not score anything against them. So they really got a taste of what Trevor Bauer can do. So the Braves might be thinking, oh man, if we're going to spend some money, maybe we should go after Trevor Bauer. If we actually go take one more look here, let me pull up the Braves. So the Braves last year, another reason, let me share my screen. So again, the Braves, at least according to last year, when it came to starting pitching, they only ranked 18th. So they had a lot of issues with starting pitching. They had injuries all over the place. So Trevor Bauer would not only just bring a dynamic talent to Atlanta, it would also bring more depth, which is really what they need. If we take a look at the guys who started most of the games last year, I mean, you had Max Fried with 11, Kyle Wright with 8, Ian Anderson with 6. I mean, really, this pitching staff for the Braves just imploded. The fact that they got within one win of a World Series, if you put Trevor Bauer on that Braves team, I think you could have maybe seen a Braves World Series championship. So I think it's definitely a possibility. Will he sign there? I don't know. Again, I think it just comes down financially. They are going to get Soroka back. They have Anderson, Fried. They're both young. So will the Braves want him? I don't know. I think maybe they use that money elsewhere. Maybe on bullpen. Yeah, they got to worry about, oh my goodness, these pop-ups, go away. I just clicked on it again. Are you kidding me? So anyway, but they got to bring back Marcell Ozuna if they do want to bring him back. So they definitely have money that they need to focus on elsewhere. But I think Trevor Bauer could be a great fit with the Braves. So give me a thumbs up in the chat if you agree. Give me a thumbs down if you disagree. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Chester is saying Atlanta will choke. Braves. Oh, thank you, Adobs Dobbins. They also just signed Smiley as well. Thank you so much for saying that. I completely forgot about that. So they also have Drew Smiley. So like I said, you've already seen kind of where they're going a little bit, but I don't think that takes away the possibility of them signing a Trevor Bauer. Like I said, most likely they're probably not going to bring him in, but based on fit, I think he would be a good fit. That's just my opinion. Now, financially, not quite sure. So, moving on. Here we go. So, at number 9, I have the Boston Red Sox. And I know what you all might be thinking right now. Oh, Robbie, he's just like Giraffe Neck Mark. He's just going with that Red Sox bias. Here it is. We've been waiting for it for months. Here it is. The Red Sox. He's picking Bauer to be a good fit for the Red Sox. Now, hear me out. Listen, I tried every way possible to not have the Red Sox on this list. I really did. I really tried. Do you know how much it bothered me to think, people are going to call me Robbie Neck Mark. That's what they're going to call me, or Giraffe Neck Robbie. That's what I'm going to hear it. I'm going to hear it from now on because I put the Red Sox on this list. But there was no way I could leave the Red Sox off this list. Do you know how bad that starting pitching was last year? I mean, come on. Come on. Do not call me Giraffe Neck Robbie. You know you don't want to. I promise you I tried to keep him off this list. I promise. Just take a look at where the Red Sox were last year when it came to starting pitching. Let me take a look here. Here we go. Taking a look. I don't want the Braves. Look at the Red Sox. They were dead last in starting pitching. You can't tell me that the Red Sox don't need starting pitching. I understand. They're going to get Chris Sale back at some point next year. They're going to get Eduardo Rodriguez back next year. They got some pitching help on the way. But you can't deny the fact that Trevor Bauer would be an instant impact with the Boston Red Sox. I'm just saying. I mean, you can't deny that. They need starting pitching. Trevor Bauer, he's a starting pitcher from the last time I checked, according to my research. So he would be a great fit. Look how awful this starting pitching was last year. FIP of 5.19, ERA of 5.58. Don't you dare call me Giraffe Neck Robbie, because this is not biased. This is just clean, hard facts right here. The Red Sox, they need starting pitching. He would be a good fit there. And he just recently went to Boston for some kind of a trip. I'm not really sure what he went there for, but he did post it on Twitter. I'm just saying, maybe he was going to take a look around at the harbor. Maybe he was going into the city of Boston to go take a look. Maybe he strolled by Fenway Park at one point. We don't know what Trevor Bauer did. So, however, the Red Sox, they really need starting pitching. Also, Chaim Bloom, very big on analytics. Trevor Bauer, very big on analytics. So it seems like a match made in heaven. Now, do I think the Red Sox are going to sign Trevor Bauer? No, I don't think they're going to sign Trevor Bauer. Why? Because I think they're trying to take a bit of a new approach. I think they're trying to build a contender without having to just spend boatloads of money. They spent money on David Price. I mean, look how that turned out. Well, it did get them a World Series, but they spent money on David Price, and now David Price is in Los Angeles, having fun over there, chasing his dog around the city of Los Angeles. So, and probably still yelling at Dennis Eckersley from afar. David Price, I can't stand you. But Trevor Bauer, he would cost a lot of money. Don't think Chaim Bloom's going to be giving out that kind of money. But if he were to give out that kind of money, it just seems like Trevor Bauer would be maybe a bit of a, oh my God, I swear, Fangraphs, you kill me with these ads, I swear. But Chaim Bloom, if there were to be a guy he would spend money on this offseason, I mean, you got to think Trevor Bauer would be he's got to be thinking about it at least. But knowing Chaim Bloom, he's probably already written off Trevor Bauer. He's going to cost too much money. So do I think he is going to go to the Red Sox? No. Do I think he's a pretty decent fit? Yes. Financially? Probably not. So what do you think about Trevor Bauer in Boston? Do you think Trevor Bauer would be a good fit in Boston? Give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down. Yes, Kira, the Rays could not afford Bauer, but could you imagine Trevor Bauer in a Rays uniform? Would be kind of fun. It'd be nice if maybe the Rays could get some more money, So Hayden with the triple thumbs up. Anthony and Jackson with thumbs down. Amazing Baseball Plays with a thumbs up. Brandon Maldonado with a thumbs down. Yeah, Wonder Bars, I agree. Probably not going to go there. So, A-Dobbs, Dobbins, Springer to the Red Sox. I don't know. Or is Bloom going to want to spend that money? Springer fits in well. He does. But do they want to spend the money? If I were to make a prediction, probably not. Because it seems like the Red Sox are trying not to spend money. So, that is what I think. So, but moving on to number 8, I have the San Francisco Giants. Now, the Giants, to me, have been just such a weird team. I don't know what the heck the Giants are doing. They're kind of middle of the pack when it comes to their farm system. But it seems like they're not really giving up. It seems like they're trying to win. And if they need an ace, here it is. This is Trevor Bauer. He grew up in California. This could be a good fit. They need pitching. If we were to go take a look at what the Giants were doing last year when it came to starting pitching, let me share my screen. The Giants last year, they ranked 23rd in starting pitching when it came to wins above replacement. So the Giants, they could use some starting pitching. They just brought back Kevin Gausman. Drew Smyly is gone now, though, so he's with the Braves now. So, I mean, really, when you think about it, they really could use a starting pitcher. And the Giants, I mean, you might not see it. I mean, Johnny Cueto, I mean, I don't know what the heck Johnny Cueto was doing last year. He wasn't really all that great. The FIP was better than the ERA, so that's promising at least. But Johnny Cueto, I don't know, maybe another season under his belt after having Tommy John. And then you bring in a Bauer. I mean, who knows? Maybe Cueto has a better season next year. You got Gausman coming back. If you have a pretty good Johnny Cueto, a Trevor Bauer, and once again, Kevin Gausman has a pretty good season, that's a pretty good 1-2-3 punch. You got Jeff Samardzija not coming back. So this could be, that's a possibility. The Giants, they could use some pitching. It seems like the Giants aren't really just selling the farm. It doesn't seem like they're selling off anyone. They have at least they were this close to getting into the playoffs. I understand it was the COVID playoffs, a bit different, but they almost had that 8th seed. Who knows? Next season, maybe they bring in a couple other pieces. Maybe it seems like to me what the Giants are doing, since they didn't really trade off anyone for prospects, it seems like maybe they're just trying to retool at the moment. So they have some decent prospects down below at the farm, but you know, I don't know, but they have some decent guys on that major league team. I mean, you got a Mike Yastrzemski there, but you know, they have some decent guys. You got Brandon Bell, you got Crawford there. I don't know what the heck Longoria is doing, but whatever. They got some guys. So, hey, Trevor Bauer in there, that could maybe improve their chances. So what do you think? Trevor Bauer to the San Francisco Giants? Give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down. Personally, I think it's a pretty smart it's a pretty smart move if the Giants do it. I think it's a pretty good fit, but that's just my opinion. So tell me what you all think. I'm hearing, or not hearing, I can't hear you guys in the chat. What am I talking about? I am seeing a thumbs down. I'm seeing another thumbs down. I'm seeing another thumbs down. I'm seeing a thumbs up. I'm seeing mostly thumbs down. More thumbs down here. Don't worry, we're in the bottom half of the top 10. So these were my picks that were pretty far away. So all right, I'm seeing the majority of you saying thumbs down. Goomer with the thumbs up, thumbs down, not quite sure. Jesse Burns, he's rocking on, all right. Nothing can bother Jesse Burns. He's just here for a good time. So here we go. My next pick at number 7, we have the New York Yankees. So you might be thinking, Robbie, what the heck? Why are the New York Yankees so far down this list? Well, let me tell you why. So I have been adamant about the Yankees. I've even made a video on how to fix the Yankees. I think the Yankees really could use Trevor Bauer. Now, Trevor Bauer, to me, would be an amazing fit with the Yankees. But here's why I have the Yankees out of the top 5 here. Because when you really think about it, they already have a ton of starting pitching. They have Garrett Cole. They got Luis Severino coming back. Now, with the Yankees, they're trying to stay below the luxury tax. They might be wanting to spend money on DJ LeMahieu. I think financially, we got something going on. Spectre 1001 has just subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing, my friend. So, again, I know this might not be the most popular place to put the Yankees on this list, but when it comes down to fit, I don't know if the Yankees are going to bring him in. I just think the Yankees, they seem to have this new approach now of staying below the luxury tax. They just gave a boatload of money to Garrett Cole. I'm not really sure what they're going to be doing with DJ LeMahieu. They're going to have to give him a lot of money if they want him to come back. Financially, I don't think it is the most perfect fit based off of what the Yankees want to do. If I was running the Yankees, I'm probably putting we got someone else. A-Dobbs Dobbins has just subscribed. Thank you, my friend. Now, if I was running the Yankees, I'm giving Trevor Bauer whatever he wants. Come to the Bronx, my friend. I need you and Garrett Cole to carry me to a World Series championship. But based off of fit, based off of what the Yankees do, these aren't the George Steinbrenner Yankees anymore. I wish they would be, because those Yankees were fun. These Yankees are kind of boring, if you ask me. I mean, they did a great job getting Garrett Cole, but I think the Yankees, based off of what they're trying to do, I don't think he really kind of fits in with what maybe they're trying to do. I'm just saying. I'm not saying he's a bad fit. He's on my top 10. Nick Singer just subscribed. What's up, my friend? Welcome to the channel. Now, again, this is my top 10. I think all of these teams are good fits. But I'm just basing it off of what the Yankees do. They like to stay below that luxury tax line now. I don't know. I don't know if he's really going to fit into their plans. Do I think he would be a good fit there? Absolutely. With Garrett Cole, that 1-2 punch that they need in the playoffs. But they're the Yankees. They're the 20, what am I saying right now? They're the Yankees. They're not the Yankees of old anymore when it comes to spending money. So that's just my opinion. But the reason, honestly, one of the reasons I even have him, Ace42 has just subscribed. We're having a subscriber party tonight. What is going on? Thank you for subscribing. But again, another reason why I have the Yankees a bit lower on this list is simply because I think there are other teams that are a good fit. So please don't come at me right now wanting to break my neck if you're a Yankee fan. It's not that I think the Yankees are a bad fit. I just think based off of what the Yankees like to do now financially, and I just think other teams are a better fit ahead of the Yankees. The Yankees have Severino coming back. This guy is just okay, has just subscribed. I love that name. Welcome to the channel, my friend. But yeah, so again, I think the Yankees are a good fit. I just think, again, financially, I don't know. I'm not really sure what they're trying to do. And, they already got Garrett Cole last offseason. Again, I would bring in Trevor Bauer. That's just me. But again, we're going to get into the next few teams here and why I think they're better fits. So, moving on to I actually think I saw most of your 2Planker2 has just subscribed. What is going on? I think I saw a lot of thumbs down already. So I know a lot of you didn't like that, but let's just kind of go through this again. Give me a thumbs up if you think the Yankees are a good fit. I think most of you are going to say the Yankees are a good fit. Or give me a thumbs down. Tell me if you think the Yankees are just not a good fit for Trevor Bauer. Are you saying the Yankees are not a good fit? Are you all giving thumbs downs for the Yankees, or are you giving thumbs down on my placement? Jonathan Romero with a thumbs up. Anthony Aguileone with a thumbs down. Alrighty. Okay, Yankees aren't worth my thumb. Kira, you guys defeated the evil empire. So, alrighty. Here we go. Moving on to number 6 on my list. At number 6, I have the San Diego Padres. Now, the San Diego Padres, they really set the world on fire at the trade deadline, bringing in Mike Clevinger. Well, now, Mike Clevinger, his arm just fell off, and now he's going to be out this whole year. So now the Padres, they're really trying to make a move out in the National League. They got a lot of young talent. They got some players there, but they really could use some pitching. And if you bring in Trevor Bauer this year, and then you get Mike Clevinger back next year, and if Lamet is healthy, oh my, you would have a pretty decent 1-2-3 punch with a pretty decent offense as well. That would be a pretty good team. 2021, bringing in Trevor Bauer would keep them competitive. And then when you get Mike Clevinger back for 2022, holy crap, that rotation would be really good. So let's actually go take a look at the Padres real quick. Here we go. Let me share the screen. Here we go. Padres, where are you at? So the Padres actually had some really good starting pitching last year. They ranked 6th. However, like I said, Mike Clevinger is going to be out this year due to Tommy John. So if we take a look at what the other options are, so right now, Lamet, he was overall the best starting pitcher for the Padres. They had Davies, they had Paddock. And that's another thing too. Paddock is kind of like this wild card in that rotation. He had a pretty down year, but if he could bounce back and then you bring in someone like a Trevor Bauer, holy crap, what a top 3 that would be. If Chris Paddock can figure something out and figure out what the heck was going on with him, you would have a Trevor Bauer, you would have a Lamet if he's healthy, you would have Paddock, you would have Davies, and then in 2022, you got Bauer, Clevinger, Lamet, Paddock, Davies. Holy crap, what a freaking rotation that would be. Oh my goodness, that would make the Padres very competitive in that National League, and I think they would be able to make a run at the Dodgers for that National League West, and they could really give the Dodgers a run for their money in the playoffs. So I think personally, the Padres are a great fit. And it seems like the Padres, they're trying to make a move now. They're trying to move into win now mode. So tell me what you think. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you agree with this move. If you think the Padres are a good fit for Trevor Bauer, or give me a thumbs down. Do you think the Padres are not a great fit? Do you think they should do something else with their money? I'm seeing a lot of thumbs up right now. Hey, Lord Avocado, what's going on, my friend? How are we doing? Surgery tomorrow. Oh, man. Hey, quick recovery, my friend. You'll be doing all right soon. But here we go. I'm seeing thumbs up. I'm seeing thumbs down. Jonathan Romero, he is just hanging out. He's having a great time. He just wants all the teams to have fun. All righty. Jesse Sanchez with the thumbs down. Sean Murphy is now Japanese. Oh my goodness. Sean Murphy just learned to speak Japanese fluently. I think that's Japanese. Is that Chinese? But here we go. Moving on to the top 5. The top 5. Here we go. At number 5, I have the Chicago White Sox. So this is actually, I think, a pretty good place for the Chicago White Sox on this list. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, oh, I don't know, Tony La Russa now, he is just having some issues right now. However, Trevor Bauer did come out and say whether or not that would affect his decision-making to consider the White Sox or not. So he actually did say he doesn't want to judge Tony La Russa right now based off of the things that have happened. He said maybe not word for word, but he basically said that he would like to have a conversation with Tony La Russa first. He would like to kind of sit down and talk with him, figure out what the heck is going on with him before he makes any judgments. However, the White Sox, based off of need, they really could use a Trevor Bauer. If you added a Trevor Bauer to that rotation, I mean, you got Lucas Giolito and Trevor Bauer. You got Dallas Keuchel. I mean, holy crap. That's pretty good if you ask me. But let's go take a look at the White Sox starting pitching. Here we go. Chicago White Sox, where are you at? Chicago White Sox actually had some pretty decent starting pitching last year. They ranked 11th. So not terrible starting pitching by any means. So let's take a look at kind of what they were doing last year. Like I said, Lucas Giolito. Dylan Cease. To me, I didn't like the FIP very much. The xFIP were pretty high. The ERA, the defense was able to help him out a lot. But Dallas Keuchel was really solid last year. Reynaldo Lopez, I mean, he's kind of whatever. Dane Dunning, he was coming on pretty good. Why they freaking took him out after one inning in that playoff game, I have no idea. But the Chicago White Sox, they are ready to. They're kind of like the Padres. They are ready to start winning now. They need another guy to go to Lucas Giolito. If they want to be serious World Series contenders, they need a guy like Trevor Bauer. And if you put Trevor Bauer in this rotation, that would be nasty, if you ask me. And so I think I think it's going to come down to, are the White Sox going to give him the money that he wants? Is he going to be okay with Tony La Russa? I don't know. Another thing too is Trevor Bauer is comfortable in those central divisions. He's played there for most of his life, or most of his baseball career, I'm sorry. After he went to the Indians, then he went with the Reds. So, I based on location-wise too, he's pitched in those divisions for the most part. So I think it's a really good fit. Now, it really just comes down to whether or not he would be okay with Tony La Russa as the manager. I'm sure he respects the heck out of Tony La Russa. I would imagine Trevor Bauer, as good as he is and as analytical as he is about baseball and whatnot, he is also a big fan of the game. And I'm sure, respects everything about Tony La Russa when it comes to baseball. So, I think, hold on one second. So based off of fit, I think it's a good fit. But when it comes to kind of, I don't know, that's why I have him at number 5. I think it's kind of like that middle spot a little bit. You don't really know how he's going to feel about La Russa. So tell me what you think down below in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you think that is a good fit, or give me a thumbs down if you don't think that's a good fit. So Trevor Bauer to the White Sox. Let me know what you think. I'm seeing a thumbs down. I'm seeing a thumbs down. I'm seeing a thumbs up. Oh, Drew Venny. Well, Drew Venny, I'm just asking if you think this is a good fit. But you can make an argument that they should be number 1 on this list. So we're seeing a bit of a mix here. Thumbs downs, thumbs up, thumbs downs. All righty. So at number 4, we have the New York Mets. So some of you might be thinking, oh my goodness, why are the Mets not number 1 on this list? Why are the Mets not number 1? So, hey, again, this has nothing to do with whether or not I think the Mets are a bad fit, or whether or not I think the Mets are a bad fit. I think they're an amazing fit. I think the Mets, Trevor Bauer, that's a match made in heaven. However, if we really take a look at when it comes to, hold on, let me pull up the stats here. Here we go. Let me share the screen. All right, here we go. So if we really take a look at the Mets, I mean, sure, they were kind of middle of the road when it came to starting pitching last year, but they have a Jacob deGrom already. They got Noah Syndergaard coming back next year. So there are some things here and they got Marcus Stroman coming back. So can they survive and win without Trevor Bauer? I think they could. I think they could be okay without Trevor Bauer. Do I think Trevor Bauer would be an amazing fit in New York, in Queens? Absolutely, I think so. So Jacob deGrom, you got him already. He's your number 1. Trevor Bauer would be the number 2, or you'd have a 1A and a 1B. So, you got some other options in there too. You got Seth Lugo. Rick Porcello's probably not coming back, but you got David Peterson already. And like I said, you got Noah Syndergaard coming back. Trevor Bauer would be a huge addition for this Mets rotation. Huge addition. So, however, I think with the Mets, I don't think they necessarily need to add a Trevor Bauer. I think you could keep the starting pitching that you have with Marcus Stroman, Jacob deGrom, and Noah Syndergaard when he comes back. But I think what the Mets really need, I think they need to improve on the defense. I think they need to improve in the bullpen. I think those 2 areas are much bigger needs for the Mets. Now, would I hate Trevor Bauer going to the Mets? Absolutely not. That would be amazing. But I think the Mets could probably use that money elsewhere, and I still think that they could be a very good team, even without Trevor Bauer. So give me a thumbs up in the chat if you think this is a good spot on this list. Well, I guess you won't really know until you see my next 3 teams. But did he really just re-sign with Sean? Is that real? He didn't really. He didn't just re-sign with the Reds. Did he really? No, he didn't. Sean, I'm going to remove you from this chat. Stop it. Is that real? He did not re-sign with the Reds. No, that's not real. So, but yeah, the Mets, I think, dang it, Sean, you got me going there for a second. I was about to say, what? I am not ready for this right now. This is not a good time. So, here we go. Yeah, so I'm seeing thumbs up. I mean, I think we all agree that Trevor Bauer would be a good fit with the Mets. I think we all agree on that. However, I think there are some teams that would be an even better fit for Trevor Bauer. So this is going to get a little toasty in here. Some people might get upset at these, but here we go. So I'm going to come back to you now. Alrighty, so again, I'm seeing mostly thumbs up here. I'm seeing a couple of thumbs down. But coming in, top 3. The top 3. At number 3, we have the Toronto Blue Jays. Trevor Bauer with the Toronto Blue Jays would be an amazing fit. They really, really could use another guy to go with a Hyun-Jin Ryu. I personally think a Hyun-Jin Ryu is more of a number 2 in that rotation. I think Trevor Bauer as that number 1. I think the Blue Jays, they are so close to being just right there to be a very competitive team in the American League again. I think they could use another starting pitcher. But really, when you take a look at the stats, here we go. I'm going to share my screen again. Whoops. The Blue Jays last year, when it came to starting pitching, they did not rank very good. I think they were worse than the Mets. So they ranked 17th in starting pitching last year. So if we take a look at what the Blue Jays had, I mean, Hyun-Jin Ryu had himself a good year. Had himself a good year. But really after that, dude, what did they have? I mean, they had Robbie Ray for a little bit. Nate Pearson came up last year. I'm gonna imagine Nate Pearson is gonna have some better a better year this year. He had some shaky outings, but again, he was a rookie. That's not surprising for a rookie. But Tanner Roark was completely ineffective. Chase Anderson was ineffective. They had Taijuan Walker, who came over and actually did some pretty good work. Had a 1.37 ERA. I mean, he ended up being pretty good. Matt Shoemaker kind of fell off. Robbie Ray came in for a little bit, kind of was whatever. They really need another starting pitcher. They need starting pitching. Now, do I think they spend the money for Trevor Bauer? That's going to be interesting. But I think if the Blue Jays are dead set on putting themselves back into the area of being a competitive team again, I think you make a splash and you get a Trevor Bauer. I think this would be hilarious just because I think we all remember Trevor Bauer in that American League Championship Series with the Indians and the Blue Jays. He had a cut thumb from he was trying to fix his drone or whatever, and he couldn't stop bleeding in that game, and that was in Toronto. How funny would it be if he ends up signing with Toronto? So I personally think it is going to be a really good fit if he ends up going to the Blue Jays. I think they could use a stud in that rotation to go along with a Hyun-Jin Ryu. So tell me what you think in the chat. Do you think Trevor Bauer would be a good fit with the Toronto Blue Jays? Give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down. I'm seeing thumbs ups. I'm seeing a lot of thumbs ups here. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yeah, Kira, I mean, I think really Toronto has said they really want to be patient. They don't want to go crazy right away. But, I mean, you know, they are trying to embrace more of the analytics. So, yeah. I mean, I think he would be a great fit. Seeing him in a Blue Jays uniform, I think that would be crazy. He would add some star power to Toronto. It's a fun, young team. Do I think he would be a good fit? Yeah, I think he would, based off of what they need. Absolutely. I think they could. Here we go. So, getting into the top two. At number 2, I have, some of you might have already seen it already because I clicked on it by accident. I hate myself. At number 2, I have the Minnesota Twins. Some of you might not be thinking of the Twins right now. Some of you might be thinking, whoa, the Twins. I completely forgot about the Twins. The Twins would be a great fit for Trevor Bauer. Would be an amazing fit. Absolutely. Trevor Bauer in a Twins uniform would be fantastic. So, Trevor Bauer, the one thing, the Twins. Okay, I have ranted about the Twins for how long now? Ever since they lost to the Astros. I picked the Twins to get to the World Series this year, and I picked them to lose to the Dodgers in the World Series. I did pick the World Series champion correctly. I will give myself a little bit of credit for that. But my pick of the Twins completely backfired on me, and the Astros ended up beating them 2-0. The Twins need an ace. They need an ace. Jose Berrios doesn't seem to be that guy. As much as I like Kenta Maeda, in my opinion, is not a number 1. I'm sorry. I don't think he's a number 1. Add a Trevor Bauer, you got Trevor Bauer, you got a Kenta Maeda, and is my microphone sounding kind of off right now? Hey, let me know. Hey, does my microphone sound kind of weird right now? Oh, hold on a second. Let me fix this real quick. All right, is this better? Why is it doing this? I've been noticing Streamlabs has been having some problems. Oh man, how is this now? Yeah, I know it's not. I can hear it. I'm watching the stream as we go on. Could the mic just last a couple more minutes? Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm gonna see if all right, how does that sound? Okay, it's not Streamlabs. It has to be. It has to be something with YouTube. Is this better? All right, I'm going to have to chug on through, everyone. I'm sorry. I don't know what is going on right now. I don't know what's going on with this microphone. I tried fixing it. Let me see. It has to be something with YouTube. Dang. Man, we are right at the end here. All right, I'm going to chug on through. We're going to have to get to the end here. I'm so close to finishing this. But again, number 2, I think the Twins would be a great fit. Tell me what you think down below. Do you think the Twins would be a good fit? Give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down. Kira, it is honestly karma. It's karma for also putting the Yankees so low. Wow, I don't know what's going on. YouTube is killing me right now. Dang, man. All right, well, here we go. So at number 1, I'm seeing actually a lot of thumbs down. Before I move on to number 1, I'm seeing thumbs down. I'm seeing a couple of thumbs ups. So, alrighty, here we go. Let's finish this quick before the microphone just explodes. At number 1, I have the LA Angels. The Angels, in my opinion, I think... Oh, is the microphone better now? Ooh, the microphone's better. Perfect. Just in time for number 1. At number 1, I have the LA Angels. Here we go. So the Angels, in my opinion, I think they're the best overall fit. They have the money. They need pitching. They got a new GM now. They have just everything right to bring in Trevor Bauer. They missed out on Garrett Cole last offseason. They really need an ace. They need a starting pitcher. They need a guy at the top of that rotation. No disrespect to Dylan Bundy, but Dylan Bundy does not have a great track record. He really had a breakout season this year. So if we go take a look at the Angels really quick. Oh, no, the microphone again. Dang it. Oh, man. All right, so we're going to have to wrap this up real quick. But let me go take a look at the Angels. So the Angels last year, they ranked 16th in starting pitching. Let me share the screen. So the Angels last year, they had guys like Dylan Bundy. They had Andrew Heaney. They had Griffin Canning. They all did pretty decent, but after them, it was just really bad. You had Julio Teheran just really stunk up the place. I thought he was going to be pretty good, but he ended up being terrible. Shohei Ohtani, who knows if he's even going to pitch again. I have no idea what's going on with him. They need a guy like Trevor Bauer at the top of that rotation. Dylan Bundy, have him at number 2. Have Andrew Heaney at number 3. Have Griffin Canning at number 4. I think that's a pretty good rotation. If Teheran bounces back, that could be a really good starting rotation for the Angels. And that is really, if they can add a bullpen arm, a couple bullpen arms, maybe something else on the offense, I think the Angels could be a very real contender in the American League. So that is my number 1. The Angels, they just hired their new GM. What was the name again? Oh, yeah, Perry Minasian. Is that how you pronounce it? So they have their new GM. He is someone that embraces analytics. He's not going to go crazy over analytics, but he is someone that embraces the analytics according to what he said in his introduction press conference. So I think Trevor Bauer, in my personal opinion, would be a really great fit based off of need, based off of what the general manager has said about the analytics. He grew up in California. I think the Angels would be a really good fit, and I think they, personally, to me, are the best fit. Do I think he's going to sign there? I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not saying that's where he's going to sign. That's where I think he is going to. I think he would be the best fit there. So give me a thumbs up if you agree. Give me a thumbs down if you disagree. If you think the Angels are not the best fit. I'm very sorry, everyone, about the microphone. We were doing really good, but this is all I can do. So, dang, man. Dang. Ellis disagrees. Ellis disagrees, and that's okay. I think all of these teams, I think you can make an argument that all of these teams could be number one. So, but alrighty. A lot of thumbs ups here. I'm seeing some thumbs downs. I'm seeing a bit of a mix. So, alrighty. Yeah, JH Sports, I don't know what happened to this microphone, man. I'm so sorry. But everyone, I'm going to get out of here because this microphone must be the most annoying thing in the world. Everyone, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it tonight. So those are my best fits for Trevor Bauer. Again, I appreciate you for coming in. If you can, while I'm getting out of here, hit that thumbs up for me so we can get more people to get to this video. And if you are looking for baseball news, consider subscribing if you need more baseball news. But that is all I have for tonight, everyone. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you next time.